welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. Today we're going to do my favorite type of video, and that is just a good old-fashioned get ready with me. I love those videos. I love just putting my makeup on, showing you what I'm wearing, and just kind of talking. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do my favorite type of video is because 1 year ago today, I started my YouTube channel. It is crazy that it has been 1 year. I'm honestly at a loss for words. It is starting my YouTube channel is something that had been in the back of my mind for a really, really long time, and I just never had the courage to start. So on October 26th of 2020, I uploaded my very first video for the whole world to see. That is very nerve-wracking. That is very scary to put yourself out there, to be vulnerable, to open yourself up. So it's been a journey. It has been a journey. And I am so incredibly grateful for all of the kind words and the support that I have gotten this past year. So I wanted to just come on and do my favorite type of video for you guys. And then at the end of this video, I will have a giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. And I will have just a little giveaway just to say thank you guys to commemorate my 1 year anniversary on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be playing with a mix of new to me makeup. So some of this makeup I've used for a while, but I don't think I've used on the channel. Other items are brand new to me, but not brand new. Like they're not new releases, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, and then the other items that I just didn't have anything to fill in, I just grabbed something out of my drawers. So we are just going to do a full face of makeup. Hopefully everything turns out. Some of these products are products that I haven't used on the channel because either I've used them and they were really good, and then the next time I used them, they were really bad, or I just never got around to making a video. So let's hope for the best today. All right, so to start with, I'm going to be using the LYS. This is the Secure Skin Gripping Serum Primer. So I picked this up at Sephora a while ago. It's just a clear gel primer. It's a clear gel primer. And I don't know. So the primer and the foundation have been hit or miss. So we're just going to apply it. It kind of feels like the Milk Hydro Grip is kind of like what it feels like. So we're just going to apply that. And then I'm going to go in with the LYS foundation. So these two I have used on Instagram. I don't think I've ever used them on the channel. The first time I used them, I absolutely loved the way they applied. I thought my skin looked amazing. The second time, it was very patchy. I didn't like it. So I stopped using it. And then I've gone back to it. And again, it's hit or miss. So I don't know what's going to happen today. I'm just throwing that out there. But I am testing it out again because I've had good experience with it. So I want to see what's going to happen. But I also picked up the LYS bronzer. And so I thought if I'm going to use this bronzer, let's go ahead and give the foundation another try. So that's what we're going to do today. For shade wise, I am MP3. I don't really know what the MP stands for, but MP3, and this is the Triple Fix Serum Foundation. And I believe that this is a Clean at Sephora brand. And so I'm just going to pump a little bit out on the back of my hand. I'm going to use a Sony G Jumbo base to apply. So let's see how it looks. So I picked this up because I watched a video from Lisa J and she raved about the primer and the foundation. So that is why I picked it up. So I'm going to scoot in. So it looks good right now, which is good. That I have used it in the past where it hasn't looked good. It's kind of like that Gucci foundation, you know. Sometimes Gucci works for me and sometimes it doesn't. And I do think a lot of it has to do with my skin, how my skin is reacting. Is it overly, you know, excessively oily? Is it normal? So I think depending on my skin, it's just depending on how the foundation wears. So, and I do apologize for my voice. I didn't film at all last week because I started to get a cough and it wouldn't stop. So I finally have gotten the cough part under control, but my voice, it's so deep. All right, so there is the foundation. It went on beautifully today. Like, I love it. It looks really good. But like I said, it doesn't always do that. So that's what the foundation looks like. I would say it's a light to medium coverage, more on the medium side. I do think you can still see my imperfections through the foundation, which is why I say it's more of a light medium coverage. So that is what it looks like. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the By Terry Hyaluronic concealer, which is not new. I've definitely used it on the channel before. And I definitely squeezed more out than I should have. I'm just going to go ahead and use that same brush because it's out. So we are just going to blend that in under the eye. Okay, so I'm going to take back what I said. I don't know how close I am able to zoom in, but on my magnifying mirror, my skin is super dry and very flaky. Really, really flaky. Especially around my nose and my chin. It is really, really, it does not look good. And it's one of those things where I hate to say that something is bad because it's going to react differently to everyone's skin. I do think that makeup sits differently on everyone's skin, you know, depending on what their, you know, how their skin is reacting. So right now it's, from a distance, it looked fine. But when I zoomed in and when I looked under it, when I looked at my skin in the magnifying mirror, it did not look pretty. So I did want to point that out. I am going to keep going. I'm not going to take it off. I'm just going to keep going. I mean, that's like one of the joys of testing new makeup is, you know, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. It all depends on your skin. And so just because one foundation looks beautiful on me, it doesn't mean that it's going to look beautiful on you. And that's why I definitely think it's important to watch. If you are watching this video or any video to determine if you should buy a product, you should always watch multiple reviews because everyone's going to have different skin. So that's just my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and put on my eye primer. This is the Tom Ford Emotion Proof. And if you saw any of my Instagrams, you'll know that I lost my eye primer, but it has been found. I knew it had to be somewhere in the house. I just did not know where it was. And when we were out of town over the weekend, the cleaning lady came and she found my eye primer. So I was very, very excited because there's still a lot left in here and I did not want to have to buy a new one. But I do love that eye primer. I think it's great. For powder today, I'm going to use the Chanel. This is just a great powder. And I had it out, so I'm just going to use it. And I'm not going to use a lot. Only because I don't know what's going on with this foundation. And I don't want to... I need a little, but I don't think I need a lot, especially since my skin is, when I look at it in the mirror, it's like super dry. So this is the LYS bronzer, and this is a matte bronzer, and I picked up shade, I think it's Harmony. Yes, medium Harmony. So originally when I bought the foundation, I really wanted to get the bronzer, and they were completely sold out at Sephora. And BoxyCharm had this as one of their add-ons. So I went ahead and picked it up. I don't even know, for like $12 or something. I mean, not that it's expensive at Sephora. This brand is extremely reasonably priced, but it was even marked down even more on BoxyCharm. So the packaging is very pretty rose gold, which I think is one of my favorite colors. And then there is the bronzer. Let me swatch it. So I think that will be a good shade for me. I'm going to take my Chikuhodo F01. So this bronzer got rave reviews when it came out, which is why it was sold out when I bought my foundation and the primer. And I do like the bronzer. It looks nice. I was worried it was going to be a cream, and I'm glad that it's not. Only because I wasn't sure how that would sit. All right, so that was the bronzer. I do really like that. So I will continue to use this bronzer. I think I will probably have to declutter the foundation though, because I've tried it multiple times and I cannot get it to work. For highlighter today, I'm going to use the Dior Forever. This is the new highlighters that came out earlier this year, and this is in shade number 2, Pink Glow. So I'm going to go in with a Chikuhodo KZ number 5. You do get a really nice pickup. So I picked up 3 of these highlighters, and I just never got around to doing a video. So this has just been sitting off to the side so that I could use it. So we're finally getting around to it. For blush, I'm going to use this Lisa Eldridge. I haven't used this in forever. I got all these blushes when they came out, and then I never used them. So this is Dante's Dream, and you can see the color there in the clear strip, and it's more of a brown, kind of like brick shade. So what I'm going to do is just squeeze some out onto the back of my hand. That's way more than I'm going to need. I'm going to take a Wing Goss. This is a number 2. And I'm just going to apply it with the brush. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit. You do not need a lot. These are very pigmented. So then I'll just blend this. And I will say I do really like the formula of these blushes. I just didn't use them because they were so hard to get out of the packaging. This one was easy to get out, but the other shades that I got, I could not get them out. So then they just kind of like sat there. Lisa Eldridge just had her new launch of some of the lipsticks, and I did not pick any up. I've mentioned it before, but I am really trying to be more conscious of what I'm buying, and I don't need any lipsticks right now. Do I want them? Yes, but I don't need them right now. So I'm trying to be good. I do have several Lisa Eldridge lipsticks, and I do really like them. So I can vouch for the formula, and I probably will pick up the foundation, but I didn't get any of these new lipsticks. All right, so now we're going to move in to eyes. I picked up this Natasha Denona palette, also from BoxyCharm, and I think this palette is exclusive to BoxyCharm. It's called Ayana, and it's one of the bigger it's one of the bigger mini palettes. So this is the mini size. It's $25 at Sephora. And so you compare the 5-pan palette that I just picked up, and it is substantially bigger. So I really liked this color story, so I thought I would pick it up. It was also on sale, and So that is what we're going to use today. I am going to take a Sonia G Designer or Blender Pro. And what do we want to do? I think I'm going to go into this like camel shade right here. And I got a lot of pickup, so it's very powdery. And I'm going to place that in the crease. Just as like a transition shade. There's really not much color at all. I really like that shade, actually. That's really pretty. So now I'm going to go in with the darker matte, kind of like mocha. And I'm going to take that in the crease, but just on the outer half. I really, really like it. I think that's really, really pretty. And to do that, I was using a rougher #1. I'm going to take this rose gold shimmer and I'm going to use a Sonia G Worker Pro, and we're going to put this on the inner half of my eye. I am really loving this palette. So I am going on vacation soon, and I think this might be coming with me. That is how much I am really liking it. So I thought this was a BoxyCharm exclusive. If I can find it on any other websites, I will link it because I really, really like it. I am going to take a Chanel crease or just eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take the dark matte and I'm going to use that in the outer corner. Now I'm very, very lightly tapping this because it looks very pigmented. I'm going to take the Blender Pro. I'm not going to pick up any product. I'm just going to blend. And I'm really just kind of diffusing the outer corner so it's not, there's no harsh lines. I love it. Have I said that already? I really, really do though. I think it's really pretty. So I'm going to take the other side of that Builder Pro or Worker Pro, and I'm going to go into the silver. And I'm just going to take that on the lower lash or the lower eyelid. So I think I'm probably going to layer that chocolate over this. I probably should have put this down first, but this is my first time playing with it and I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. So I'm going back into the inner half with that rose gold. The dark chocolate matte, just a little bit more in the outer corner. And I'm just going to blend again. I don't even think I needed that silver. I think I could have just used those first 4 shades, but I wanted to see what it looked like and see what kind of looks we could create. So I'm just going to try and clean up the edges there. I do really, really like it though. I think it's really pretty. I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes with the Surratt liquid liner, especially with these shimmer shades. I think a liquid liner is the easiest. Because you can, it's got such a fine point, and it's just so easy to get close to the lash. I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is the Sonia G pencil one. I'm going to take that chocolate matte shade and go underneath the eye with that. All right, so now we're going to do my lashes. I'm going to line my lashes with the Dior Show Maximizer 3D. This is the Triple Volume and Plumping Lash Primer. So that is what we're going to use as my primer. And then for mascara, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. So this mascara, I think, is hit or miss for me. It's one of those products. So I'm not going to use a primer on the other side and see if it works better. Because it is, I mean, it is definitely a hit or miss mascara for me. I don't know. The primer probably helped. It's not looking very good. I think I'm going to have to put this in my bag of empties. I think I'm going to declutter it because it's not looking very good. There have been times where I've used it and I really liked it. So, you know, it's one of those things. The next product I have is a Rare Beauty Brow Harmony Pencil in Gel. And I got the shade Soft Blonde. So this is what it looks like. So you have the crayon there. And then on this end, you've got like the gel. So I do not do my brows a lot. For a lot of reasons. I don't really know how, because I've never really had to. I always have had thicker brows, even when it was not cool or popular or the in thing. So I've never really had to do my brows. So I'm used to like pencils that are really thin. This one was pretty thick. So that's what it looks like. So when I was trying to like fill them in, it's really thick. I think it's a good color. It just wasn't what I was expecting. So now I'm going to go in with this gel and see what happens. Oh, that's horrible. Was I supposed to do that first? And this is why I don't do my brows, right? Oh my gosh, that's really bad. I've got some Anastasia Beverly Hills Just Clear. And I'm going to just try and clean that with. All right, so I'm not even going to do it on the other side. So now I'm wondering if, because I used the crayon first, it left my eyebrows kind of waxy. Oh, we're going to have to play with this again. That was interesting. Clearly, I don't do my brows enough. All right, so that mess is over. Now we're going to do my lips. I am going to use this new lip product from Chantecaille. And this is in the limited edition packaging. And this is shade Honeysuckle, which is not new. So it's just a re-promote in the different packaging. I'm going to line my lips with the Chantecaille Lip Definer in Natural. And then we're going to go ahead and apply the honeysuckle. I think that's a perfect match. And these are the lip cheek formula, and it's just very, very hydrating. I really, really like this formula. All right, so there's my full face of somewhat new makeup. What do you guys think? What was your favorite item? I think you guys know mine. It was definitely this eyeshadow palette. I really, really like it. I think it is really, really pretty, and I'm definitely gonna be using it some more. So let me know what you guys think down below. I'd love to hear if you guys have used this LYS foundation and if you've had the similar experience. Like I said, from a distance, it looks fine, but when I look up close, I could really see how dry and like patchy my skin was. Again, it could just be my skin. I'm not saying anything against, you know, I think that I'm sure that it works on a lot of people. It just didn't work on my skin. But I would love to hear from you guys what your experience has been if you've tried it. All right, now let's do my giveaway. So again, this is just to say thank you. I just want to say thank you because without you guys showing up every video, commenting on my videos, I would not still be here, and I am extremely grateful. So to say thank you, I have just a small giveaway. I am going to limit this to the United States just because of shipping. My last giveaway was internationally, and I've shipped it. I don't even know if it's gotten there yet because it's taking so long and stuff is getting stuck at the ports, and I just don't want that to happen. So I am limiting this giveaway to just the United States, and there are no rules. Just comment down below and let me know that you want to be entered into the giveaway, and you will be entered. You do have to be subscribed to my channel, but that's it. So let me tell you what you could win. Most of these items are completely boxed up, and so I'm not going to open them, but I will put a picture of what the item looks like so you guys can see, because I don't want to open it. I'd rather just give it to you guys in a sealed condition. So the first thing is a liquid highlighter, and this is from the brand About Face, and the shade is Light Lock, and this is a liquid highlighter. So I will, again, post a picture for you guys. And the next thing is a eye cream. This is the hyaluronic acid and RNA Deep Puffing and Dark Circles Relief Eye Serum. Next thing is this little bag of Luxie brushes, and I think there's also a beauty like blender sponge in there. So you have 4 eye brushes and a little sponge, and they come in this little bag. The next item is a bronzing palette. This is the Bronzy AF palette. So again, I will post a picture of what this looks like because I do not want to unbox it. But it looks like there's 3 shades in here. So I will post that for you guys. And then the last thing is a face palette. And this is the Sun Goddess 4-shade face palette. It says, you are a sun goddess even if you haven't spent time in the sun. Create the ultimate sun-kissed with these 4 highlight blush shades in a soft blendable formula. So again, I will post that a picture of what the 4 shades are, but there is like a little thing on the back. So that's it. I just am, like I said, I'm very grateful that I'm still here after a year, and I'm very thankful. And I just wanted to say thank you to you guys. So I'm just doing a small giveaway. I do have a big giveaway coming when I hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you get notified every time I upload a video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.